Did you know that an earthquake lasting just a few seconds can completely destroy an entire city? This powerful natural phenomenon can cause unimaginable devastation within moments, leading to massive loss of life and property. If we look back in history, we can see that some earthquakes were so catastrophic that thousands of people lost their lives in mere moments, countless buildings collapsed, and entire cities were reduced to rubble. Recently, a massive 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck Mandalay, Myanmar. But its impact was not limited to Myanmar alone. The tremors were also felt in parts of Bangladesh, India, and China. It struck in the dead of night when most people were fast asleep. Within seconds, buildings crumbled, roads cracked open, and countless people were injured or killed. Panic spread like wildfire as people scrambled to escape. But earthquakes occur so suddenly that many had no time to react. But why do earthquakes happen? How are they formed? Is there a scientific explanation behind them? Can we predict them in advance, or are they completely unpredictable? Most importantly, what should we do during an earthquake? How can we keep ourselves and our loved ones safe? In this video, we will uncover the mysteries of earthquakes, analyze their scientific causes, and learn what to do when one strikes. So stay tuned until the end of the video to gain crucial knowledge. Because one day, this information might just save your life. An earthquake is a powerful natural disaster caused by the movement of tectonic plates beneath the Earth's surface. Our planet is essentially resting on several massive tectonic plates, which move very slowly over time, usually just a few centimeters per year. Most of the time, these plates shift gradually, but sometimes they get stuck against each other. Over time, enormous energy builds up in these stuck plates, and when this energy is suddenly released, it results in an earthquake. There are several causes of earthquakes, including tectonic plate collisions, the creation of geological faults, volcanic eruptions, and even underground explosions. In regions where two plates frequently press against each other, earthquakes are much more common. Myanmar, in particular, is located in a highly earthquake-prone region. The recent 7.7 magnitude earthquake was caused by a strike-slip fault, where two tectonic plates slide past each other, releasing immense stored energy. As a result, the tremors traveled from deep underground to the surface and were felt in neighboring countries such as Bangladesh, India, and parts of China. Additionally, the severity of an earthquake depends on its depth and epicenter. Shallow earthquakes tend to be more destructive than deep ones because the energy is released closer to the Earth's surface. This is why it is crucial to stay aware of earthquake risks and take necessary precautions to minimize damage and ensure safety. Earthquakes are generally classified into three main types, each with different causes and levels of intensity. Tectonic earthquakes. This is the most common and the most destructive type of earthquake. It occurs due to the movement and collision of the Earth's massive tectonic plates. About 90% of all earthquakes worldwide are caused by tectonic activity. When these plates suddenly release built-up pressure, the energy spreads rapidly, shaking the land and causing massive destruction in just a few seconds. Volcanic earthquakes. These earthquakes are caused by volcanic eruptions. When an active volcano erupts, intense heat and pressure force underground rocks and gases to explode, creating seismic waves. Volcanic earthquakes are usually localized around volcanic regions and sometimes act as early warning signs before an eruption. Human-induced earthquakes. Some earthquakes are caused by human activities such as the construction of large dams, deep mining, oil extraction, and nuclear explosions. These activities can disturb the balance of the Earth's crust, leading to sudden seismic movements. While these earthquakes are usually weaker than natural ones, they can still cause significant damage in certain cases. Earthquakes are not just about ground shaking, they can cause destruction in multiple ways. The major destructive effects of earthquakes include building collapse. Weak infrastructure is one of the biggest risks during an earthquake. Poorly designed or old buildings can completely collapse, leading to significant loss of life and property. In densely populated cities, where skyscrapers and high-rise apartments are common, The destruction can be even more severe. Landslides. In hilly and mountainous areas, earthquakes can trigger landslides, causing entire sections of land to break loose. These landslides can bury roads, villages, and towns, making rescue operations extremely difficult. Sometimes, landslides continue to occur even after the main earthquake has passed, increasing the risk of further damage. Tsunamis. If an earthquake occurs under the ocean, it can generate massive waves known as tsunamis. These waves travel across the sea at high speeds and crash onto coastal areas, causing devastating destruction. The 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami killed over 1 million people, making it one of the deadliest natural disasters in history. Gas line explosions and fires. Earthquakes can break gas pipelines and electrical lines, leading to dangerous fires. In major cities, post-earthquake fires are often as deadly as the earthquake itself. Industrial zones and residential areas with gas connections are particularly vulnerable. Throughout history, some earthquakes have been so devastating that their impacts are still remembered today. Here are a few of the most significant earthquakes. 1960 Chile earthquake. This was the most powerful earthquake ever recorded, with a magnitude of 9.5 on the Richter scale. The earthquake triggered a massive tsunami that caused destruction across the Pacific Ocean. 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake. Occurring near Sumatra, Indonesia, this earthquake had a magnitude of 9.1. It triggered a deadly tsunami that devastated countries including India, Sri Lanka, Thailand, and the Maldives, killing over 200,000 people. 2011 Japan earthquake. With a magnitude of 9.0, this was one of the most destructive earthquakes in Japan's history. It triggered a powerful tsunami, leading to the Fukushima nuclear disaster. Making the right decisions during an earthquake can save lives. Here's what you should do. If you are indoors, take cover under a sturdy table or furniture. Stay away from doors and windows. Avoid using elevators. Use stairs instead. If you are outdoors, stay away from buildings, bridges, and power lines. If you are in an open area, crouch down and protect your head. If you are driving, stop your vehicle in a safe place, away from bridges and overpasses. While earthquakes cannot be prevented, proper awareness and preparedness can minimize their impact. Buildings should be earthquake-resistant to prevent collapse during tremors. Families and workplaces should have emergency plans to ensure quick and safe responses. An emergency kit should be prepared, including first aid supplies, dry food and drinking water, flashlights and extra batteries, and important documents. The recent Myanmar earthquake reminds us that nature's power is beyond our control. However, with awareness and preparedness, we can reduce the loss of lives. If you live in an earthquake-prone area, take precautions now. Share this information so that others can be aware of earthquake safety.